everybody. How are we doing tonight? Welcome to another episode of Wine About It Wednesday with yours truly, the Cool Dad. Um, as you can tell, I am still playing around with how I'm setting up my new camera. Hope you're enjoying the higher quality. Just so you guys know, with this new camera, I am recording in 1080p. I think I need to deal with my software that I use for editing and putting like the intro in and all that. Because I think when I do the production on that, it's not producing it in 1080p, so I have to take a look at that. Um, but it's a learning curve. I learn as I go, and I'm okay with that. But welcome anyway. Wine About It Wednesday with yours truly, the Cool Dad. As you can tell, if you saw my, in my opinion, over the weekend, I did that with the actual microphone that came with the camera. I've been playing around, and actually I am able to use this microphone still, which I kind of like. So I'm trying things out. You'll still see things change here and there as we go, I'm sure. It's a constantly evolving process, and I forgot to silence my phones. Shame on me. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, phones are silenced. Let's see. So today's wine is. Oops. Hey, wait. I can do this now. Ew. White Cat by Hazlitt or Hazlitt Wineries. You don't need to see that much of my face. Hazlitt Vineyards White Cat. This is a New York State Finger Lakes white wine. Let's see what they have to say about it on Vivino. Sweet, strong grape taste, refreshing, smooth, fruity, 11% alcohol by volume. This does hit the top 19% of wines in the world and top 17% of wines from the Finger Lakes. I concur. Ooh. Ooh. Now, in all fairness, I have had White Cat before, but it's been a while. And I got to tell you, this is very it's a nice. This is closer to the sweet end of the spectrum than I would say it's more sweet than semi-sweet, but it's a very tasty white, very fruity. Goes down real easy. This is actually the last time I was drinking White Cat. We were sitting out in our front yard with the neighbors, and all of us were consuming a few bottles of wine and having a good time, acting like it was neighborhood watch. But let's see. I'm just trying to see. This is a 2008 vintage. Average rating is 3.7. I actually. This was a gift from one of my viewers. I thank you very much. They asked not to be shouted out to, but I give you a light shout out. Say thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Um, every little bit helps. But this is a 2008 bottle. Oh, 11.2% alcohol by volume. Let's see. A Native American variety, also known for its use in white grape juice. Niagara grapes bring mouth-watering ripe grape flavor to this refreshingly sweet wine. Whether you're on a beach or dreaming to be, White Cat is a perfect companion. Enjoy friendly staff, antique decor, and the casual atmosphere of Hazlitt 1852 Vineyards on beautiful Seneca Lake. Visit us and see why we were voted one of the top 25 tasting rooms in the United States. That's by Wine Enthusiast Magazine, May 2008. I can see why. This is actually very tasty. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta talk about my YouTube video. I gotta pull it up so I give you the right name of it. Oh, Lordy. It's been a crazy week. I'm not complaining. It just means I got things a tad bit scrambled. Come on, here we go. Of course, now it's not going to want to pop up for me. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. So the channel that this video is on is Shop Time with Peter Brown. there'll be a link down below. And the name of the video is Upcycling Challenge. So basically, and this is kind of a cool video because usually it's just Peter in his shop doing a project, which he does some really cool projects. So I gotta say, I enjoy his channel anyway because he does some really cool shop projects, which really catch my attention. Because they're crafty, they're creative, I can get into that. This one in particular, he has his wife. His wife pops in now and then. But Mrs. Brown is in this one as well, and they actually do a head-to-head challenge-ish being the key word here, but it's the upcycling challenge, where they go to their local thrift store, they each pick one thing to buy, and then they upcycle it. And I'm not going to give it away any more than that, other than we are going to pause this. And I'm back again. Sorry about that. Oh, I forgot. I was expecting a phone call from my eye doctor to set up a exam, because when I got to do this to read the wine bottle really well, I got to sit here and go, oh, hey, now I can see those little words. I know it's time for new glasses, and it's time for new contacts, because I ran out a while back. Anyway, back to the wine first, because this is very tasty. I will say that there is a difference. When you go buy a bottle of wine, you'll see some of them have corks, real or synthetic, and some of them have screw-on tops. And there is a difference in price range, potentially in quality, but let's face it, tasty wine's a tasty wine. Unless you are a sommelier or a wine connoisseur, you're not going to notice the difference. Their wine comes in a damn box, for Pete's sake. I mean, let's face it, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. And this is a screw top bottle, but it's still really good wine. This could get me in a lot of trouble over time if I had a few bottles of it, let's face it. This is a very light, very refreshing flavor to it. This is actually, when I've had it in the past, it's usually been summertime. Excellent for drinking on a hot summer afternoon when you want to just relax with friends. Keep it in the refrigerator, bring it out when everybody gets together and it's just hot out and ooky and muggy. Pour some of this, and let me tell you, you'll start to feel better. And not just because of the alcohol. It's actually got that light, refreshing, crisp flavor to it. It's almost like if somebody, it's almost like grape juice with alcohol. But no, it's very good. Back over to Peter Brown and Mrs. Brown with their upcycling challenge. Again, I don't want to give it away, so I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about what they do, but the link will be down below. And I like his videos in general just because they're creative, they're crafty, and when I say crafty, I mean working in the shop crafty. And he just does some crazy stuff. He goes way outside the box, and I like seeing people go outside the box. It makes it fun, you know? It's something different, something you may not have seen before because they're outside the box. And that's a good thing. Well, that's what I didn't do yet. I got everything else covered. It's been absolutely insane. I do apologize. We all know my life is absolutely crazy. Disregard the soda cup sitting in the coffee cup. Yeah. I don't complain about having a crazy life, though. I love my crazy life because it keeps it interesting. So, but sometimes things, you'll notice I'm a little hurried sometimes, or, you know, it's just I have one of those weeks where I don't record this until Wednesday afternoon, and then I've got to get it edited while I'm a bottle of wine deep and get everything put together and get it posted up for you guys. But I still do it. Why? Because I enjoy it. I may be a tiny little channel with just a few followers, but every view makes a difference. And I truly appreciate those of you who watch my videos. I'd love to keep this growing. I don't make anything off of this. Hell, I don't even. I got a free bottle of wine off of this video, off of this channel. That's about it. um, the reason I bring that up is I watch some of these videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I see a lot of them where people are talking about, oh, this video is sponsored by such and such. This video is sponsored by so and so. This video is sponsored by this game. This video is sponsored by that game. Download this game. Help me. You don't get that from me. I don't even have a Patreon page. And I honestly have considered doing a Patreon page just because. Honestly, the only thing it would really help me do is perhaps buy bottles of wine. But if you want to buy me bottles of wine and send them to me, message me or email me, and I will definitely tell you where to send them. That is not a problem. And I will drink them, too, on video. Tonight I have my Voopoo Drag. Oh, there we go. With the OBS engine on it. Again, I've still got the fused Claptons in there running at 0.23, running this at 65 watts. The juice is out on the kitchen counter right now. It is Limeade by Squeezed e-liquids. Honestly, it's not bad, but it's one of those flavors that if you don't get it right, it's just not great. I didn't throw it out. I didn't give it away, but I'm probably not going to buy another one, to be honest with you. But it vapes. It'll hold me over till my next batch of juice gets here. Which, at the pace the United States Postal Service takes, might be sometime next year. Next year. We'll see. Actually, hopefully it'll be later this week. I won't have to buy, that way I won't have to buy another bottle of juice right away. But, we'll see. So, let's see. I'm trying to think what else I can mumble on about for you while I finish this off. Let me go back to Peter Brown for a minute. And I'm going to kind of wrap this into a little bit of a story for you. I found his channel a while back when I expressed an interest in lathe work or turning, and I kind of stumbled across his channel accidentally because he does do quite a bit of lathe work, and the more I watched, the more I started to enjoy the outside the box nature of his channel. And I'll tell you, I'm actually pretty well, when he goes like a week without doing a video, I get really annoyed. Not at him, just at the fact I don't have something new from him, something cool to watch. And this is not a negative or slam on him whatsoever, but that's just, I'm like, dude, come on, I need my Peter Brown fix. I almost said I need my Peter fix, but that was not going to come out right. Yeah, you. Don't tell my wife I said that. But it's that neat outside the box creativity that really gets me. It's something different. Yes, I know I talk about gun channels. I talk about these channels, but you know, we all have those little things that just tweak our interests, and that outside the box shop creativity really gets me. Yeah, this goes down real easy. Really easy. If you're not careful, this could get you in a lot of trouble. That is the end of it. Lordy, lordy. It's smooth. It's crisp. It's got a slight acidic finish to it. It tastes like I'm eating grapes, really. Hmm. Um, it really tastes like fresh like green seedless grapes that are fresh. Um, there's a word I want for this, and I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But that it really has that nice grapey flavor to it. But it's that not that dark red grape Concord grape flavor. It's more the green seedless grapes that are super fresh, maybe not just on that early edge of being truly ripe. When they're still firm and they've got just that burst of flavor to them. Usually you see that kind of flavor on a dry year. And I know maybe that sounds silly. I'm not trying to sound like I know about wines when I say that. When I say that, I mean like you go to the store, you buy some grapes. They're a little bit smaller. They're because there hasn't been as much water, so they're a little bit smaller, but they're firm and they've got amazing flavor because the sugars in them are more concentrated. I learned that from Google. Honestly, though, I really did. I was looking for information on grapes and wines so I could try and give you guys more information. And not, I'm not trying to be a wine connoisseur by any stretch of the imagination. I enjoy being Joe Everyday Guy telling you about this bottle of wine. It's my shtick, bro. One of my shticks. If you follow my channel, you will know that Saturday I dropped the first video in a new series I'm working on. If you watch that video, you know I'm also a very angry person. It surprises people to find out that I do get upset about stuff. Um, if you if you're interested in my opinion on things, now I come at it from a very common sense point of view, in my personal opinion. And if you're not easily offended, keep an eye out. I'm trying to drop them on Saturdays. It's called In My Effing Opinion. We all know my language can get rather coarse on these at times. It really gets coarse on those. I don't hold back. So, on that note, I'm looking at the camera and I'm seeing my battery meter drop down. And I'm like, you know what? I probably should finish this up before my batteries die. That would suck. So, the video is Upcycling Challenge by Peter Brown. Check out the rest of his videos while you're at it too. If you like that kind of stuff, if you like that shop projects, wood shop, resin shop, epoxy resin. I mean, he has totally expanded my brain over the concepts of what you can do with resin. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Well, holy shit. What a fucking day this has been. I'm not going to tell you what day I'm recording this. I want to let you fucking guess because A, I got a phone call in the middle of it. B, my SD or my card filled up. And C, well, the card filled up because I was lazy and didn't feel like looking for my bigger SD cards with the adapters. It took me for damn ever to find the adapter with so I could put one of the high capacity SD cards in. Yeah, it's one of those days. We all know I record this before Wednesday most of the time. Anyway, here we are. Let me finish this off now before I totally lose it today. Oh my God. If there was ever a day I needed to do a Wine About It Wednesday recording and drink a whole damn bottle of wine, today is the day. So now that I'm back, let's see. Peter Brown, he's a man. Crazy shop stuff, does a lot of epoxy resin type projects that are really cool. If you ever thought about getting into casting stuff with epoxy resin, definitely check him out. Good guy for that stuff. Lathe work, does that too. Epoxy on the lathe, put them all together. Epoxy artwork. I mean, he really covers a lot of ground there. Definitely worth checking out. Again, link to his video on the upcycling project will be down below. Let's see. Hazlitt White Cat. Very good wine. Definitely a budget wine, but very tasty and will get you in trouble if you're not careful. Excellent for those warm summer days, but hell, if you like it in the wintertime, If you like a sweeter wine in the wintertime to hang around with friends around a fire, or hell, around your kitchen damn table, go for it. It's actually a good wine for being with friends for the simple fact that it's inexpensive. You can buy 4 or 5 bottles of it and call it a day without breaking the bank. Good stuff. It's tasty. Um, what else we got to cover? Okay, as to the rest of it, like I always say, throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, mash that button. No. If you hit the button, you'll know when I got something new coming out. If you are not easily offended, feel free to check out my in my effing opinion videos. Um, they're on the channel as well. And hit me up Facebook, facebook.com/thecooldad, all one word. I'm on Twitter at Daddy Said So. On Instagram, The Cool Dad, where the O's are actually zeros. And if you need to get a hold of me, email me, thecooldad@mail.com. So, I'm almost done with this. I'm feeling fine. It's good stuff. It's not bad, but it's not great. You know, the vape. I expect more from Limeade. I guess that's what it really is. Um, can't wait till my new juice gets here, but we'll talk about that when that happens. I may actually do a video just on my vape juice. We'll see. And that does it, folks. Another bottle down to be added to the shelf of fun. Shit, I'm out of room. Let me push the cupcake. Nope. Mr. Barefoot's moving back for the moment. I need to clear off the shelf so I can make space for things. Actually, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with that because that shelf's getting awfully full. So on that note, thank you for joining me for another Wine About It Wednesday. At this point, I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, yada yada. All the info is down below. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Hope the first half of the week treated you well. Don't forget, you are fucking awesome. You can do any damn thing you put your mind to. Don't ever, ever, ever forget that. Too many people forget how awesome they are. When you forget how awesome you are, you become mediocre. When you are mediocre, you sink down to the rest of the masses. Be awesome. Be above the masses. I've got faith in you because I know you're awesome. You guys have a great rest of your day, week, and everything else, and I will catch you next time. See you later.